Hello, this is Geometry Topic 3-3. We're going to be talking about supplement and complement word problems. So, first off, let's just review some basic verbal expressions that when you read them, you have to make a switch. Okay? And so there are certain words that I want you to look for. I want you to look for the word than. I want you to look for the word to. And I want you to look for the word from. These words will tell you that you have to make a switch. Let's go ahead and have a look. I'm going to read this. I'm going to write 3 less means I'm going to subtract. Than means I'm going to need to switch a number. So when I do my switch, that means it's going to be n minus 3. Now over here in example number 2, I have 7. More means plus. Than means I've got to switch twice a number. So because I have to switch, I'm going to write 2n plus 7. On to example number 3. 11 added, well that should be pretty simple, we want a plus. 2 means we've got to switch 3 times a number. Well, 3 times a number, that needs to go up front because of the word 2. Alright? Well, 3 times a number, I just write as 3n. We're swapping, so the plus goes still in the middle, and the 11 moves to the outside. And number 4, 13, taken means to subtract. From means we're going to switch a number. Well, that means the number goes first minus the 13. Because it's 13 taken from a number. 11 added 2, 3 times a number. 7 more than twice a number. And 3 less than a number. Now you may be thinking examples 2 and 3, it really doesn't matter what you do for those 2 examples. That's correct because it's addition. But it does matter a lot for examples 1 and 4. So rather than just remembering it only matters when it subtracts, if you'll go than, to, and from and realize that there's a switch that takes place on those, then you'll be good. Now another thing on word problems is that we can replace parts of a word problem with these expressions, especially since we're talking about supplements and complements. So if it says an angle or the angle, especially if it's before is, so an angle is or the angle is, we can replace angle with x. Now if it says the complement of an angle, this is the complement of an angle. And this would be the supplement of an angle. So if it says complement, we have this. If it says supplement, we have that. So this is just some plug and play that you can do with expressions and word problems. So let's go ahead and put this to work in example number 5. We want to find the measure of an angle. And its measure is 60 degrees more than, that means I'm going to put the 60 afterwards, its supplement. Well, supplement being up here is 180 minus x. And so that's our word problem turned into an algebraic expression. Now we just use some algebra to figure this out. Those parentheses don't matter because there's nothing in front of them. So 180 minus 60 would be 120. If I add x to both sides, I get 2x equals 120. Divide by 2, x equals 60. So the measure of the angle is 60 degrees. All right. Let's go ahead and have a look at the next page. Example number 6. We want to find the measure of an angle if its measure is 78 less than the complement. Well, the complement is 90 minus x. So again, there's our algebraic expression, and now we're going to go ahead and begin working on it. There's nothing in front of the parentheses, so the parentheses mean nothing. Okay. I go ahead and combine terms. 90 minus 78. That would be 12. So x equals 12 minus x. If I add x to both sides, I get that 2x equals 12. So x must equal 6. We want to find that measure of the angle, and so it is 6 degrees. Example number 7. The measure of an angle is 81 more than twice the supplement. So that means I need to take my supplement and multiply by 2. Well, this time this 2 does mean something. The parentheses are important. Okay. And now do 360 plus 81 gives me 441. So x equals 441 minus 2x. Add 2x. I get 3x equals 441. Divide by 3, and I get that x equals 147 degrees. And now number 8. We're going to find the measure of an angle if its supplement of an angle is 10 more than 3 times its complement. So the supplement is 3 times the complement plus 10. Well, these parentheses don't mean anything. 180 minus x equals, these do. So 3 times 90 is 270 minus 3x plus 10. Combine like terms. 180 minus x equals 280 minus 3x. I'm going to get all of my x's to one side, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides. 180 plus 2x equals 280. Subtract 180, and we get that 2x equals 100. And if 2x equals 100, then x must equal 50 degrees. Again, the supplement is 10 more than 3 times the complement. Let's go ahead and move on to example number 9. Well, now we want to find the measure of an angle if its supplement is 113. So the supplement of an angle is 113. And now we need to figure out what the angle is. Well, the parentheses don't matter, so 180 minus x equals 113. All my variables are already on one side, so I'm going to subtract 180. And I get that negative x equals 67, negative 67. So positive x must equal a positive 67 degrees. And now for our last example. We want to find the measure of the angle if the measure of its complement is 48 more than twice the measure of the angle. Well, these parentheses don't matter. 90 minus x equals 2x plus 48. Move my x's to one side. 90 equals 3x plus 48. Subtract the 48. I get that 42 equals 3x. And when I divide that by 3, I get that x equals 14 degrees. And so that is solving word problems on supplements and complements. It's just a matter of making sure you can set the equation up. Remember, this is the complement of an angle is 90 minus x, and the supplement of an angle is 180 minus x. And if you see the word then you need to flip. Go ahead and write the number towards the back and put the plus or minus in front of it. This assignment shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Good luck and have a good day.